If sellers are saying, we're interviewing a few agents or someone will do it cheaper, that's not a commission problem. It's a process problem. Most agents freestyle listing appointments. The seller defaults to the only thing they can compare you to is your fee. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through my exact listing appointment system, the sequence that makes your value obvious, handles the commission conversation cleanly, and turns we'll think about it into where do we sign? Why most agents lose listings? Well, most agents think they lose listings because they need a better presentation, better marketing, or more experience. In reality, most agents lose listings because they show up trying to be liked instead of trusted, and they turn the appointment into a one-way sales pitch instead of a professional decision process. Sellers don't want a performance. They want clarity. They're selling probably their biggest investment, their highest net worth product. In a minute, I'll give you the exact 6 buy-in/agreements I use in my first 5 minutes of meeting with a client face-to-face. It changes the power dynamic immediately and eliminates the think it over trap. But first, you need the mindset because your frame determines how your script lands. The mindset is a mutual interview. And here's the mindset shift. You are not there to convince anyone. You are there to provide the facts and the data so they can make an informed quality decision. And at the same time, this is important. They're interviewing you and you are interviewing them because a listing appointment isn't a beauty pageant. It's two adults trying to decide, are we a fit to do business together? Your job is to show up like a professional advisor to bring market truth. You outline the strategy, you make the trade-offs crystal clear. And their job as sellers is to decide if they trust your process enough to follow and hire you. At the same time, you're deciding, are they motivated? Are they realistic? Are they coachable? Will they price based upon the market or purely emotion? Because the truth is, even the best agents can't outmarket an unrealistic seller. So the frame is simple. We're both interviewing each other. I'll give you the data and the plan. You decide if it fits, and I'll decide if I can deliver and meet your expectations. That is confidence without being arrogant, and the sellers respect that. Why this will get you more listings? Well, you lead with this framework. There's 3 things that happen. You stop sounding needy or like commission breath, as we call it. You stop getting dragged into emotional pricing arguments. And number 3, sellers feel safe and protected because the process is clear and professional. And ironically, when you stop trying to just win them over, you start actually closing the business. So here's the exact system I use in 3 phases. Number 1, pre-frame. So before I show up, I have a phone conversation with them. Number 2, the first 5 minutes when I'm meeting with them, I go through my 6 buy-in or agreement statements. And number 3, we get into the seller scorecard and pricing plan. This is where the decisions happen. So let's run through it. The pre-frame call before I set the appointment to meet with them. This is opposite than how most agents work. Most agents are just so happy to get an appointment. They don't even get any background on the clients. The pros use a pre-frame appointment, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. You run a 10-minute call that sets expectations and filters out the tire kickers. The pre-call script. Hi, seller's name. Quick call before I come by. My goal is to be prepared. When we meet, we'll walk through the property, we'll show you the numbers, and we'll see if it makes sense for us to work together. Does that sound fair? Then ask these 3 questions. Number 1, timeline. When would you ideally like to be moved? And what happens if that timing doesn't work out? Number 2, motivation. Why are you selling the home right now? And number 3, your pricing anchor. Have you got a price in mind? And where did that come from? Then set the tone. When I come by, I'm going to be direct. I'll bring the facts and the market data so you can make a good quality informed decision. And if the plan doesn't make sense, we'll say that too. That line alone differentiates you from 95% of all realtors. And quickly, I'm in the process of building a private community for residential real estate agents just like you. If you want to scale without burning out, if you want more time, better systems, and a predictable business year over year, instead of this constant feast or famine cycle, I'll drop a link below. Be sure to check it out. No pressure, just something I'm building for agents who want to work smarter, not longer. All right, now here's the part that changes everything. The first 5 minutes. So this is after you've done the pre-screen call, you have the appointment set, you walk into the property. These are the 6 buy-in questions that I go through before we even start walking around the property. Most agents do like a 60-minute pitch and try to close at the end. So the seller braces for the pressure at the end and uses that easy escape hatch. I need time to think it over. We remove that by setting the rules up front. So the 6 buy-ins are: number 1, the meeting structure. Before we dive in, is it okay if we agree on a few things so this is a productive meeting for both of us? Number 2, timing. This usually takes about 30 to 45 minutes. If we go longer, it typically means we're aligned and mapping next steps. Do you have a hard stop today? Number 3, facts and fluff. Perfect. Next, my style is straightforward. I'm going to bring the market data and be honest with what it will take to sell your property in today's market. Some agents will tell you what you want to hear to win your listings. I'd rather give you the facts so you can make a good, smart, quality decision. Are you okay with that approach? Number 4, mutual interview. And just so we're clear, this is a two-way interview. You're interviewing me and my process, and I'm interviewing you whether I can deliver and meet your expectation. Is that fair? Number 5, the think it over as a default. It's completely okay if we're not the right fit. You won't hurt my feelings. The only thing I ask for is we don't end with, we'll think it over. What that tells me is it's not the right fit, and that's okay. If it's a yes, great. If it's something unclear, then let's talk through it today. Does that sound fair? Number 6, permission for next step. If neither of us say no, and by the end it's fair, we spend 10 minutes mapping out the next steps to get your home ready and launched on the market. That's it. Now you've created a professional container where facts matter, clarity is the goal, and the decision is normal to get to. The third phase, seller scorecard and the pricing plan. So as we transition over there, this is how I script it. Before we talk about pricing, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I want to ask a few quick questions. Because the market matters, but sellers' decisions matter more. Can I ask you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you selling if the market gives you fair value? Next question for you. If we get feedback that price is the issue, how quickly are you willing to adjust? Another one for you. If we get a strong offer that isn't perfect, are you open to negotiating that? Or do you tend to just hold firm at your number? Is there anything that would prevent you from moving forward if we agree on a plan tonight? See, these don't feel aggressive when you've already framed it as a mutual interview. It feels professional. They're expecting it. Then we get into the pricing plan. So that script goes like this. Most sellers think pricing is one number. Well, it's not. It's a strategy. So I'm going to show you 3 options. Option 1, we can test the market higher, list at a certain number, longer days, more risk, property becomes stale. Number 2, market value. So we price the home based upon the comparables, and your probability of selling is quite strong because it's based upon recent sold data. Or option number 3, create a competitive strategy. So we aggressively price the property where it will drive demand and you completely control the negotiation. Then I anchor my sellers with, I'm comfortable with any option as long as we agree on the plan and when adjustments are triggered. What I can't do is list high and just have no plan or hope for you. Then I get into like the calm walk away line. There's no ego, it's just standards. If they price you on overpricing the property, I use this dialogue. I understand you'd want that number. Most people would. The only issue is I can't manufacture the buyers at a price the market won't support. If you want someone to promise a number just to win the listing, there's lots of agents out there who will do that. If you want a plan built on facts and data that gets your home sold, that's what I do. Then stop talking and listen where the process goes. You finish with this. Based upon everything we discussed, the timeline, the scorecard, and the pricing strategy, do you feel we're a fit to work together? If they say yes, great. Next steps is this. If they say no, a professional exit. If they say we need to think it over, you calmly remind them about number 5, buy-in, how we don't go over the thinking it over. There's obviously something that we need to uncover, and let's talk about it right now to get you to a decision of either a no or a yes. So I hope you found this helpful because this is how you can get a lot of listings without discounting your commission. You lead with the facts and data, you frame it as a mutual interview, you set agreements up front, you qualify motivation, and you price with strategy, not hope. And if you're serious about building a consistent business, a repeatable business that gets you off of that feast or famine process, you need to check out my next video right here. It's my Chat GPT hacks for real estate agents, where you will save anywhere from 10 to 20 hours a week as you scale your business.